Now there's this picture of Ice Spice, her in this very, very, very small bikini. But what's worse about this Grok AI thing is that since there's not that many safety features, people can easily make CP using this. All it takes is an underage teen and a quick Grok prompt, and boom, you have an under.
And you don't think the developers, the investors, Elon Musk, you don't think they didn't know that? If he's the genius that everybody thinks he is, then he knew that this was a possibility. He's not just appalled and baffled by these things. He's, oh, I didn't know.
Damn. Set your alarm, aren't you hungry?
In today's video, we're going to be talking about AI. We all know AI has taken over the world, and this has led to many bad things, like the RAM prices being higher than a PS5. There is no reason why 2 sticks of 32 gigabytes of RAM should be $400 to $700. These things used to be priced at like $150 to $200, but they've completely tripled that now because of this AI takeover. And these AI data centers are consuming so much RAM to the point where Micron, the primary RAM company, isn't selling to consumers anymore and shifting their focuses to these AI data centers. It is getting very bad out here. With everyone joining the wave of AI, Elon Musk decided to also hop on the wave, and he popped out with his AI chatbot, Grok AI, which is pretty much like ChatGPT, but just Elon Musk's.
Even the name Grok, like where did that come from? Why did he name it that? It's a reason he named it Grok. You know what I'm saying? There might be summoning something. You never know.
On it. And the thing about Grok AI,
I'm saying, you never know. You giving your energy to Grok, whoever the fuck Grok is.
Compared to other AI chatbots, is that Grok AI has less safety filters, so that Grok is more willing to answer more controversial questions, because that's more aligned with how Elon Musk wants Twitter. So the AI is just more real and I guess less corporate. But unfortunately, since there isn't a lot of safety features compared to other AI chatbots, people are using Grok AI in a very weird way on Twitter right now. Anytime
they're using it to goon, bruh.
Girl posts a photo, people are asking Grok to make the woman in a bikini, and Grok is doing it because Grok has less safety.
Putting women in compromising positions, right? You still have to, a girl would have to post a regular picture. Some weirdo comes along and takes that picture and uploads it to the open AI and tells it to do something suggestive. So they can go into it because they're fucking weirdos.
Features. That is the newest trend. For example, Ice Spice. We all know Ice Spice. We all know her as the "You Thought I Was Feeling You" Munch girl. I forgot what the song went like. Recently, she posted this picture on social media, and they decided to repost it on Twitter, and it shows her gym progress, which is pretty sick. You know, I think that's something.
Bruh, that's what we going with? Gym progress? Look at my gym progress. Chill out, bro.
They decided to repost it on Twitter.
Chill out. Look at my gym progress. You know what I'm saying? Let me show y'all my gym progress.
And it shows her gym progress, which is pretty sick. You know, I think that's something fine.
Yeah.
In the picture, it's not like she's half naked or anything. Well, someone in the comments section of that picture decided to say, @Grok, put her in a micro bikini. And that's exactly what Grok did. Now there's this picture of Ice Spice, her in this very, very, very small bikini with her cheeks hanging out. And you know, say what you want about Ice Spice's music. Yes, it's vulgar and it can be pretty sexual at times, but I just think it's very weird to take her pictures and just completely undress her with AI. Like, that's just disgusting. Like, hot take, I know there's gonna be a lot of people on Twitter disagreeing with me, crazy enough, but I don't think women should have to fear them posting a picture and then that picture being manipulated into them wearing a bikini when that's not what they posted. This isn't just affecting celebrities, it's affecting regular women. Women that just like posting selfies on social media, which is something completely normal. Another example of somebody using Grok AI in a weird way is right here, you know? This woman posted a selfie, which is pretty normal. She's showing off the fit and showing off the hair. Something completely normal, not meant to be sexual. Something that all women should be able to do. And guess what happened? Someone asked Grok to erase the dress and make her wear a transparent bikini. Guess what Grok did? It did exactly that. So the picture is more Gooner friendly. Like, this whole thing is genuine.
Bro, you know what kind of loser you gotta be to do this, bro, so you can go into it? Like, really think about that, bro. You not even going into something real. Like, you're not even going into something that's real. It's completely fake, bro. Like, they had to AI had to generate the image as close as they could to something real. But it's not even real, bro. At least people that go into like traditional corn or adult films or whatever you want to call it, at least they were real people on the screen. At the least, bro. Now you going into something that's not even real, bro. Dog, that's weak. That's so weak, bro. You're releasing your energy. You're relinquishing your energy to Grok or whatever entity it is, bro. Whatever deity that is, bro. Whatever energy that is, bro. You're freely giving your energy to something that's not even real. Man.
Disgusting. But what's worse about this Grok AI thing is that since there's not that many safety features, people can easily make CP using this. All it takes is an underage teen and a quick Grok prompt, and boom, you have an under.
And you don't think the developers, the investors, Elon Musk, you don't think they didn't know that? When they was developing this Grok Open AI or whatever it is, you don't think they didn't know that this was a possibility? Just from the behavior on Twitter alone, how people act on Twitter alone, should have been enough research and development for them to know this is what people are gonna use this Grok for. They're gonna use it to goon, and they're gonna use it for something that's diabolically inappropriate. Dog, they're gonna use it for evil. You don't think they didn't know this? Of course they knew this, bro. You know how much research and development has to go into a product or a service before they release it out to the consumer? Like, they got to think of every possibility of how this can go wrong or what direction this can go in before they release it out to the public. No. They released it out to the public knowing that it would cause this type of chaos, bro. They released it out to the public knowing that people were going to do evil with it. So what does that make them? Like, come on, dog. And they know, all right, just think, like, the best example I could think of is if you watch Dragon Ball Z. If you watch Dragon Ball Z and the parts where Goku raises his hand up in the air to do the spirit bomb and he says, give me your energy. All right, and you willingly give him your energy, but you're giving that energy to something righteous because he's doing it to save people. He's doing it to save you and the world or whatever, right? But you're willingly giving your energy. Think of the same concept, but for something evil. You're willingly giving your energy to something evil for them to destroy you. You know what I'm saying? You're giving people what they need to destroy you, right? They're going to give you what you need to destroy you, bro. And this whole thing with AI, like, at what point does it get to where we don't have to feed it anything anymore, bro? You know what I'm saying? Because at this point, we still have to give it prompts. We still have to upload images and photos. We still have to give it something to work with at this point. And I'm pretty sure somewhere in the world, they develop some type of AI that could probably make something out of nothing. I don't know. But at what point does it get to where we don't have to give it any type of information? It just can just start creating stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? Is that some form of a sentient being? Is that some form of spirituality? Like, what? It's a slippery slope, dog. Man, look.
Rest. Like, this whole thing needs to get under control. This is a picture of Holly from Stranger Things, very young. And this person said, at Grok, give her a banana print bikini. And Grok popped it out. That is...
See, that's disgusting.
Completely disgusting. If I'm not mistaken, the actor who plays Holly is, I believe, like 14, something around there, which is just disgusting. And the fact that this can happen is just weird. Another example, here's a video of a kid right next to a dog. Something completely normal. Nothing weird about this video. And somebody commented, at Grok, remove the dress. And Grok removed the dress. Like, this thing is just weird, man.
Like, damn, you can't even post pictures of your kids no more, bruh. You got weirdos out here that's gonna tell the AI to remove the clothes.
And this dude, Elon Musk, he knows this is happening. And for a minute, he wasn't really saying anything.
Yo, Elon Musk is a real life super villain, bro. You know what I'm saying? And he's dangerous because he comes off as non-threatening, bro. They gave him this autistic whatever diagnosis, and he comes off as a goofball. But that man is real life dangerous. Like I know in person, I could probably take him one-on-one. You could probably take him one-on-one, right? But in real life, that man is dangerous. And like, I don't even know if he's really a genius or not. He might just be the face in front of the actual work that's being done. But whatever the case is, that man is real life a super villain, bro. On some Lex Luthor, whatever type time, man.
He just saw a bunch of people using
Some Dr. Giro from Dragon Ball Z. If y'all watch Dragon Ball Z, Dr. Giro type.
Now, funny enough, before I actually recorded this video, Elon did come out and say that,
Bruh, you made it this far into the video and you haven't hit the like button yet.
Damn.
Oh yeah, subscribe.
What's up with all that Instagram shit?
I'm glad you asked. Follow me on Instagram.
There ain't too hungry in this bitch.
anyone using Grok to make illegal content will suffer the same consequences as if they upload illegal content, meaning that they're gonna get banned, stuff like that. But I think the worst part about this is just how long it went on before this man actually stepped in. Like, this man was just laughing it up for a while until he actually did something. And really, he hasn't really done anything yet. Like, it's still happening. Now, there are ways to turn this off, apparently. But one thing that I noticed is that it doesn't really fully work. Some people are saying that when they go through this process of them trying to turn it off, all it does is not show them the pictures that people are making, but the pictures are still there, meaning they can't see it, but everyone else can, which is just completely stupid. And the craziest part about all this is that OF girls on Twitter, which we all know, OF girls be running rampant on Twitter, promoting everywhere. It used to be really bad back in like 2021. You couldn't go to a comment section without an OF girl saying, I'm the hottest 18-year-old on OnlyFans, whole time they're 37 years old with 5 kids. But I find it really weird that these OF girls are doing this to promote their OnlyFans, because it's making more people do this to non-OnlyFans girls. It's so crazy. But these OF girls, they don't care about that. They just care about getting more sales, unfortunately. Like, here's an example. Hey, at Grok, make her wear a bikini. And she's just quote tweeting her own tweet. And what do you think Grok did? Made her wear a bikini, man. Sophie Rain. We all know who Sophie Rain is, the TikTok OF girl who pretty much promotes her OF to kids. Don't tell Grok to remove my pants. And what do you think a bunch of people in the comment section did? Told Grok to remove her pants. Don't tell Grok to remove my cosplay. And we all know what happens next. Like, Elon needs
Bruh,
to...
you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? Girls don't even have to work for it no more. Dog, don't tell Grok to remove my cosplay. And then, of course, the Gooners gonna start gooning, bruh. They gonna go into AI and tell her remove her cosplay. She don't even gotta get real life naked anymore. This is what I'm talking about, bruh. At least at one point, if a girl was gonna live this lifestyle, she actually had to be a dancer in the club. She actually had to show some skin. She actually had to pull that camera out and upload a video on that OF account. Now they don't even have to put in that effort, that minimal effort. They don't even have to do that. Bro, she could upload a picture like this, a regular picture, and y'all Gooners is gonna get on there, take this picture, upload it into AI, and tell it to remove her clothing. She don't even gotta real life get naked no more. And y'all just gonna be giving her y'all money. Y'all just gonna be giving her y'all energy. Y'all precious seed, dog. Y'all just giving it to the demons, bro. They don't even gotta work for it no more, bro. Like, that's crazy, dog. Like, a girl don't even gotta try hard no more. You know what I'm saying? Now, when stuff start hitting the fan, she can say, oh, that's not even me. That's somebody created an AI image of me. And we don't have to judge her for that no more. Not saying, all right, look, judge her as far as she trying to erase her past, but she has a digital footprint. Now, it's like, no, this was a regular picture, and some weirdo put the prompt in AI and made me take my clothes off, but it's not even real. right? Now they don't even have to, bro, come on, man. Y'all get what I'm saying, bro.
Tell Grok to remove my cosplay, and we all know what happens next. Like, Elon needs to get Twitter under control, man. He genuinely needs to. I actually saw this tweet, which it's a pretty long tweet, so strap in, get some popcorn real quick before I read this out to you guys. I thought it was pretty interesting while researching this video. The Grok bikini thing everyone's talking about is just the visible tip of something way darker. This is the start of a new era where everything you've ever posted online becomes a weapon that can be used against you. And I need you to understand how serious this actually is. We're not talking about Photoshop anymore. We're talking about AI models and people that can take any photo of you and generate you in any situation, any context, any scenario someone wants to create. Every image you've posted, every video where your face is visible, every public moment you shared, it's all training data now. Here's what makes this different from anything we've seen before. Even if Grok gets updated to refuse these requests tomorrow, even if every major AI company builds in restrictions, it's too late. People already have access to open source models that can do the same thing. Models that run locally on their computers with zero content policies, zero restrictions, zero way for anyone to stop them. Think about what—
Yeah, because they said, look, if they can do it, I can do it too. It's basically the AI version of buying a home studio and recording your own music at home versus going to a professional studio, right? That's basically the same concept. It's the same concept as an independent creator getting on YouTube and creating their own platform and building their own audience versus going straight to the studios and letting them build an audience for you. You know what I'm saying? It's the same concept, bro. Shit, if they could do it, I could do it. You know what I'm saying? The only problem is the people that are smart enough to do it might not have the best intentions behind it, man.
that actually means for you. Your social media history is now a library of raw material for anyone who wants to manipulate your image. Your professional photos can be placed in compromising situations you have never agreed to. Your vacation pics, your family photos, your casual selfies, all of it can be used to create content that looks completely real, which is completely disgusting. And there's no way to go back from this point. The technology is out there, fully distributed across thousands of computers, impossible to contain or control. More than ever before, you need to be extremely careful about what you post online moving forward. Everything you post online will 100% be used against you at some point, whether that's next month or 10 years from now. I don't want to be—
But can't they put because I see on Instagram when there's a post, it says AI information in the tag, right? So wouldn't that be like a way to decipher like AI from reality as far as social media, right? Is if the post actually shows you like in the tag, this is AI, so people won't look at it and think it's real. Like, yeah, we can tell at this point, but it's not gonna do anything but become more sophisticated. It's gonna be harder to see and look at it and be like, this is not real. You know what I'm saying? Shouldn't it? Matter of fact, can't they just make a whole separate platform just for AI? Like, so people could just post AI shit on that platform. And then on Instagram and other major platforms, it's like, all right, if you do post AI, then it has to show that it's AI so we can know that it's AI, right? I don't know, man. Look, it's always solutions to these type of things, bro. Just because a problem is presented, and for real, they might be giving you the problem so they can sell you the solution. You never know. They might have some type of app in the future that can filter out AI from your social media timeline. I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. This is just me shooting off the hip right now. I don't know, bro.
fear-mongering. This is the new reality we're living in, and most people still don't understand how serious it is. And I highly agree with that. You gotta be extra careful when posting online. I remember when I was younger, adults would always say, watch what you post online, because what you post online could eventually come back to bite you in the butt, you know? But now it's getting to the point where you can't even post online. You can't post a normal photo without somebody doing something weird to it. It's so unfortunate. And all that's to say, just be careful. Be very careful now, because there are a lot of weirdos out there looking to do whatever weird things they want with your photos. You can't even post a normal selfie anymore without somebody making it weird and sexual. Like, I understand that Elon wants Twitter to be a free speech platform, and he wants the AI chatbot to be able to do things that are deemed as controversial, but this man needs to tighten up what you can and can't do with Grok. I think the worst part is that it already happened, and all the—
Man, look, if you waiting on somebody else to fix it, bro, you're gonna be waiting forever.
pictures of certain women, people are gonna think that they're real when in reality they're not. There's probably some girl out there fighting for her life because somebody on Grok took her picture where she was fully clothed and now she's half naked. I hope Elon fixes this sooner than later. I know we saw the tweet earlier of him saying that he's pretty much gonna fix it, but he has to soon. I just think it's unfortunate that this had to happen, and I don't understand how he didn't think that this was gonna happen. Like, you get,
bro, he knew this was gonna happen. Elon Musk is not, bro. If he's the genius that everybody thinks he is, then he knew that this was a possibility. He's not just appalled and baffled by these things. He's, oh, I didn't know. I know that nigga knew, bruh. And he anticipated it, and he probably anticipates more, bro. And more than likely, they probably are gonna try to sell some type of solution, dog. They give you the problem to sell you the solution, bro. Come on, dog. Look, man.
people an inch and they're gonna take a mile. You give people this much free range to do whatever they want to do, they're gonna do some weird things. You can't
because it's a lot of losers that can't get it in real life, bro. Just remember catfish? Remember how bad catfishing was till people caught on and started recognizing patterns, dog? They made a whole show about it. A lot is gonna come out of this. Bro, you were talking to an AI chatbot all these years? It wasn't even a real person. Like, come on, bro.
Everyone to just be normal when it comes to something like this. I understand Twitter is a free speech platform and Elon wants the chatbot to do things that are deemed
it's about to get diabolical.
It's controversial, but creating C with this AI chatbot is just, it's disgusting. Like, that's not controversial, that's illegal. This man needs to tighten up on the rules. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. This is gonna wrap up the video. If you guys...
But look, man, look, bruh. Y'all like the video, L-I-K-E, like the video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Y'all be safe. I'm out. Bruh, you recording?